Welcome back, friends, to my single-player world. I'm Lord, and today we are still in Minecraft Beta 1.2. Although today I decided to start out the episode with fancy graphics turned on. It's not too much different, but I figured we would give that a shot. I think that for at least some of it, my computer should be able to handle it just fine. I think I've been mentioning recently that these older versions don't run as smoothly as they ought to. Once we get... Alright. No, where did the fish went all the way over my head. As we get towards the newer versions, the game will play a lot smoother, and I'll play on a far render distance with fancy graphics all the time. Anyway, today, the reason I'm out here fishing is because this area is going to be the focus of today's episode, and it's getting dark. That's okay. Today we are going to focus on building a bridge that extends from here to there. Essentially, one side of the bridge is going to be here, kind of where this grass is, and the other side is going to be on that little peninsula there. And I wanted to do this because it's really tough getting anywhere where I've decided to build my house. So if I want to get out of here, having a bridge of some kind would be pretty cool. So I've got some building materials set aside for this, but before I get to that, let me go ahead and take you down to the basement area to show you what I've been working on down there. Okay, this area is pretty much the same as last time, but the farm is different. I pretty much changed this almost immediately after the farming episode ended because I got super fed up with stepping on it once and having it break and untill itself, which is something they eventually changed, but for now there is no way that I could make my full 9x9 farming square and have it be at all reliable. So we've got a 2x9, two 2x9 sections with the water here, and that works out really well. I've been harvesting and eating wheat, or eating bread, so that's worked out well. And I've also done this. I've done a whole bunch of mining out this whole area, and I think that this is pretty cool. I didn't get as many resources from this area as I'd hoped to. I was really hoping to find a bunch of diamonds down here, but that didn't happen. I did find a really cool area. You see where this cobblestone is? Apparently, back in this part of the game, the way the generation worked is that if there was a pool of lava towards the bottom, it kind of canceled out the bedrock. So I've got a whole big section here where there's no bedrock at all. There's no bedrock in this whole area. And that's not to say that the bedrock doesn't eventually get there, but it's there. But the bedrock is there's a big open area where there isn't any bedrock, lower than usual. So I might do something with that. That could be fun. But for now, I'm just going to leave it like that. The mob killer machine is working pretty well. I found a pretty major flaw with it, though, is that apparently when you're standing here, you are close enough that the creepers will start to blow up, which is not a good thing. So I kind of pulled this down a couple of blocks to make it a bit safer, because I certainly don't want to get that blown up. That would be really bad. Anyway, I've done a pretty good job at collecting a lot of stuff. We got a lot of gunpowder, no, sulfur there. That's good. The bones and the sulfur are the really big ones that I'm hoping to get a lot of, because bones are going to be useful a lot going forward, and sulfur is useful for TNT, and I might do something with that. Feathers, I will never use this many feathers ever, but that's only because right now the zombies drop feathers. They don't drop zombie flesh or rotten flesh at all. They drop feathers, because that makes sense. You know, zombies would naturally drop feathers. And of course, skeletons drop arrows, spiders drop string. That's not different. Ink sacs. I got ink sacs because the squid start generating in 1.2. They will spawn in these water chunks, and they will show up like sitting down here, like on the ground. So that's why I've got those. I've also got these chests here that are expanding because I keep running out of storage space for my cobblestone, which ironically is something that happened in my first Minecraft world. I just had a ton of chests in the floor right in front of my mob grinder thing. So anyway, I'm going to go back upstairs so we can work on the bridge. Since it is nighttime, I think I'm going to hold off on starting the bridge for a bit, and I'm going to do something else that I wanted to show you, which was redstone. We haven't done any redstone at all in this series, and I wanted to show you what I could do, and that's practically nothing. I'm pretty good with redstone, but there is not that much you can do at this point. And so I wanted to demonstrate that one of the very few things you can do... Let me check the sound level, hang on. That's okay. One of the very few things that you can do is this. Door opens and closes. That's pretty darn cool, isn't it? Let's try it this way. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's all you can do. There's not too much you can do. I think you can make dispensers at this point, but when I started in 1.0, beta 1.0, you couldn't even do that. There were no dispensers. So redstone isn't super useful to us right now, especially because there's no pistons, and especially because there are no hoppers. Also, if you're wondering why the door doesn't make any noise, it's because some of my sounds are a bit screwed up. Apart from the sounds, everything is going to be vanilla default always. The textures are going to be vanilla. Whatever the version is, the textures will be correct according to that version, except for sounds in these early ones, because I had a lot of trouble getting the sounds to work right. Some of the earlier videos explain that, if you're interested. Anyway, I hope you liked that redstone tutorial, because, well, I wasted 6 iron ingots so that I could make that door for you. Wow, look at how big that is. Look at that. Oh, not that. That. That's a really big pressure plate. Anyway, getting some lag there. I'm going to store my redstone stuff in here because I'm not going to need it for a little while at least. Alright, and it's dawn. This is great timing. Okay. So, we want to get from here to there. And my guess is that if we were to go straight this way, we wouldn't quite make it. So we're going to have a section in the middle of the bridge that goes straight this way. Kind of the way I'm walking now. So let me grab some dirt to start laying this out. Sorry, rose. Actually, I wonder what it's called. They changed it. They changed it what it's called. It is a rose. Okay. I think they make it a poppy at some point, which is cool. Poppies are cool. Can we do this? No? We can do that. Okay. And we can also fall down. Okay, apparently. What do you think? How's this looking for height? I probably don't want to go up that high that fast, but that might be a good height for most of the length of the bridge. I don't want to go too high, because if I go too high, it'll totally distract from the view, and that's not what I want. I don't want to distract from the view. Where do we think is a good spot to do the way sideways? Probably here. It's actually a pretty good spot. So now, almost, a little bit more. Yeah, we'll go one more. Then we'll start doing this. We should probably come down. Or we don't even have to come down, really, because this whole area, we're going to have to terraform this a little bit. But, yeah, I think that's pretty much the idea that I have in mind. I'll have to take down this tree, this oak tree, oak spruce something tree. I don't know what this is going to be. These are all oak trees, by the way. Even though the leaves look like that, they changed the way leaf generation works. So anyway, this is probably about what I'm thinking. Ooh, lag. This is probably about what I'm thinking for what the bridge will look like. And that's even looking a bit big. I might go down one level where this is, because I don't want to detract too much from the view. So I'll work on laying the framework out for this and kind of start on the steps. All right, we've been making a bit of progress here. I think this is turning out okay, given our limited block choices. You know, it's nighttime, so you probably won't be able to see super well. So I'll probably skip to daytime once I finish what I'm doing here. But as you can see, I've gone ahead and made some bricks. Is it just me, or did they change the texture on this at some point? They must have, because it doesn't look like I'm used to it. I'm pretty familiar with what bricks look like. Anyway, I think that this is a good spot for bricks underneath this block, because I don't want to put more smooth stone there. That'll just look weird. And I also want to put brick pillars as support here, and as support here, and then probably over here as well. That's about what I'm thinking for the brick, and hopefully I end up having enough of that. I harvested some clay when I was out on an adventure. These fence posts right here serve a very special purpose. Those are going to be for the glowstone. I'm going to use glowstone to light the entrance and exit here. And let's see how many glowstone that I have. I've got 4, which is all that we need. I've got enough for about, probably 16 more back up there. But no, less than that. Like 8. But hopefully we'll only need those 4. Although it's definitely possible that glowstone is not placeable on top of these, but we will find that out when we get there. I don't like this. I don't like this one in the corner here. Maybe I'll leave that one out. That looks better. Okay, I'll keep working on this during the night here. That brick just does not go with the rest of this. It doesn't. That color does not go with the rest of this. But that's pretty much it. That's the only option we got. The only thing that I can think of that we could possibly do would be to stack a whole bunch of these guys. And with the water, I don't think I can. Because as I did in an episode on that house up there, actually, through a trick you can stack these, but you can't directly stack them. Wait, what? Okay. I don't know. Anyway. Maybe they changed that in 1.2. That could very well be. Oh, terrific. Okay. They changed it, so now you can directly stack them. Anyway, that's the only thing that I can possibly think of to replace this brick. I really wish that I had stone brick. That would go really well. When we could do some stone brick mixed out through here, that would look okay. There's just not too much we can do with this, so I will keep working on this. I think I will go ahead and do it with the brick for now, and we'll go back and redo it with stone brick in a few episodes when we get those. We can't make cobblestone fence. That's not an option. I was thinking about replacing these half slabs with cobblestone fence here and putting the half slabs down one. But without, oh gosh, okay. Without the cobblestone, without the cobblestone fences, we can't do that, so. I think I need more torches around here. No more coal. I got plenty of coal back at the base, though. Oh! Come here. Give me your wool. Nice. Gray wool. They spelled gray with an A. Well, I guess this is an American game. I do a lot of British spelling, so to me gray should be spelled with an E, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, I really wish that we had something that could go better here as a railing, because I don't really like the way this looks as a railing, but this might just be the best we got. The oak fences are just not going to cut it. They're going to look really weird. So I'll keep working on this. Okay, I think we're getting kind of close to finished here. Not 100% happy with everything, but I think that for what it is, it looks pretty good. It's definitely functional. I'm going to have to plant a new tree over here. It's a bit of a shame that that tree is not going to be an old tree like these. That's okay. We're going to have plenty of those. I'm probably going to leave those trees. Probably going to leave that tree. Probably that one. I'll leave a bunch of these. So we're still going to have ones with the weird funky leaves. Oh, good. Definitely want one over here. Hopefully that one grows. That might not grow, but do I have bone meal? No. But yeah, I think this is pretty good. This is pretty much what I was hoping for, I think. You know, we've got an easy walkway. It's a bit annoying because of this, but it's okay. And it looks pretty good. I ran out of bricks, so this pillar doesn't go all the way down. I'll fix that eventually. I decided against doing bricks on both sides there, and eventually I do need to add bricks over here. But I ran out of bricks, so I'll get to that when I get to that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what I'm looking at. It's getting dark already. So, if it's getting dark, then I need to do the important step, which is this one, the very important step. Fingers crossed. Yes. And I've prepared 2 spots over here, too. So expensive to get glowstone. There we go. That looks pretty darn awesome. Don't you guys think so? Tell me what you think, you know, if you think that I did a good job on the bridge, or at least I made a bridge that looks okay given my limited choices. I cannot wait until smooth lighting. It can't be long now. I think it's 1.3. Look at how crappy this looks. Look at that. That's so bad. Everything's going to change. Lighting is totally going to be totally different when we have smooth lighting. And I can't wait. I think that's it. I don't know if there's any more finishing touches I need to put on. Although I'm going to clean up the torches a bit. Do one there. Need one in the middle. That one's okay. That one's okay. I'll do one there. And then I'm going to torch this area up too. Cool. There we go. Now we have a bridge that allows us to get from our little area in the valley here out towards the rest of the map, which is a bit of a... Oh, okay. We can also fall off of our bridge. Now I know that. Well, I knew that before, but now I've experienced that. Go away. And yeah, I think this is looking pretty good. I think that we've accomplished what I wanted to in this episode. We got a functional, decent-looking bridge done. We used some very precious glowstone in the meantime, and I think things are looking pretty good. I think that I might start planning what I'm going to do with this area over here. Before I go, there's something else that I wanted to talk about, and it's that the as this is an old world, I don't have Minecraft strongholds. So in order to get an end, I will have to make sure that one of the 3 strongholds doesn't, I believe it's 3 max, I have to make sure one of the 3 strongholds doesn't generate, I don't generate where the stronghold is going to go before we get to 1.8. Whew, okay, that's a lot of information. Go ahead and ask in comments if you've got a question about what I'm talking about for the stronghold stuff, but essentially, if I generate a chunk where the stronghold is supposed to be, and then we get to 1.8, no stronghold, and then no end. So obviously we want to avoid that. There's some ways around it, like deleting the chunk in the data and starting over, but I don't want to do that, so... Hopefully we won't run into that problem, and there's other problems like that. We're going to have all kinds of weird issues trying to find biomes once we do it. And I think next episode I will focus on a nether hub, which is going to make it so that I can do long distance travel pretty darn easily. Are they fighting? No, they're just jumping around. So yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed this episode. And I'll see you in the next time. Thanks for watching, friends. I really appreciate it. And take care.